Before we begin, I want to ask you something. What if some of the most mysterious places on Earth are not in space or hidden underground, but sitting quietly at the bottom of the ocean? Places we have mapped but barely understand. Places that look like openings into something deeper. Stay with me until the end, because the deeper we go, the stranger this gets. And if this kind of content fascinates you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you do not miss what comes next. Before we get into the stories and research, a quick disclaimer. Everything discussed in this video is based on publicly available scientific research and reported observations. The term abyssal gates is a descriptive phrase used to explore real geological features. No claims of portals or alternate worlds are being made. The deep ocean is the least explored environment on our planet. While satellites can map the shape of the seafloor, only a small portion has been visually observed. What scientists have found so far includes massive trenches deeper than Mount Everest is tall, cracks in the earth where tectonic plates disappear into the mantle, openings that release superheated water rich with minerals, and pools of liquid so dense that fish sink into them and die instantly. These features are not myths. They are documented and studied. Yet when viewed through cameras, they look unnatural, like gateways. One of the most striking examples is the deep-sea trench system. The Mariana Trench is the deepest known point on Earth. At its lowest point, called Challenger, deep the pressure is more than 1,000 times what we experience at sea level. The trench exists because one tectonic plate is sliding beneath another and being pulled into the earth. From above it appears like a massive scar or opening in the planet. Scientists know it exists, but they do not fully understand what happens to material once it descends far enough into the mantle. Then there are hydrothermal vents. These are openings in the seafloor where seawater seeps down into the earth, heats up, and erupts back out at temperatures hot enough to melt metal. Around these vents, entire ecosystems exist without sunlight. Life that does not rely on photosynthesis. When these vents were first discovered, scientists were shocked because they rewrote what we thought life required to exist. Another phenomenon is brine pools. These are lakes at the bottom of the ocean made of extremely salty water. They shimmer like liquid mirrors and have clear shorelines. Animals that swim into them often die within seconds. Researchers describe them as alien landscapes on Earth. These pools are connected to deep geological processes and appear as dark openings in the seafloor. There are also subduction zones, where entire sections of Earth's crusts are being pulled downward. These are not slow, gentle movements. They generate earthquakes, volcanoes, and deep fractures. From a geological perspective, these are literal entrances into the inner workings of the planet. So why do people call these abyssal gates? Because visually and conceptually they look like thresholds, boundaries between the known and unknown, places where matter, energy, and heat move between layers of the earth. They are not portals in a science fiction sense, but they are gateways in a scientific one. What makes this more unsettling is how little time humans have spent observing them directly. Most of our understanding comes from remote instruments and brief robotic visits. Cameras often fail. Signals drop. Equipment is damaged. The environment itself resists long-term observation. Another fact most people do not realize is that modern civilization depends on these depths. Internet cables run across the ocean floor, passing near trenches, vents, and fault lines. We rely daily on infrastructure laid in places we barely understand geologically. Scientists continue to study these features because they may hold answers to how Earth regulates heat, how continents move, and how life began. Some researchers believe similar environments may exist on other planets or moons, making the deep ocean a key to understanding life beyond Earth. The truth is not that there are hidden portals leading somewhere else. The truth is that Earth itself is far more complex than we were ever taught. The ocean floor is not a flat, silent place. It is active, alive, and constantly changing. And the most unsettling part is this. Every year we discover something new down there that we did not expect to exist at all. As we learn more about the deep ocean, one thing becomes clear. The planet we live on still holds enormous mysteries, not because they are hidden intentionally, but because we have only just begun to look. This video discusses real scientific discoveries and geological phenomena using publicly available research. No speculative or unverified claims are presented as fact.